Hi there, it's Stacie Tatera-Milwaukee medium, and I am excited to do your weekly angel oracle card reading. So welcome and happy Monday. It is Monday, June the 11th, and we're going to be doing your reading for this week, looking at 3 cards. First card, first part of the week, second card, midweek, third card, looking towards the end of the week. So this week I felt very guided to use our Goddess Guidance oracle cards, and I wanted to use these cards for a lot of reasons. They're very empowering, but the other thing that I like about these cards, they're very, again, powerful, very strength, but they really are good at balancing that feminine energy. And sometimes I feel like we get a little off balance with the feminine and male energies within ourselves and even in our world. And so I felt like we needed some strong female energy for our messages this week. And I think they benefit, that kind of message benefits everybody. But I hope everyone had a really good weekend. And it's hard to believe that it's already going into the second week of June. A lot of things going on for many people, graduations, parties, end of the school year. So I know a lot of my friends, including my own family, there's just been a lot going on. My oldest graduated from 8th grade, so she'll be in high school next year. And then my youngest is leaving elementary school to go into middle school. So lots of things. And then we have recitals this week for dance. So very, very busy, and I'm sure everybody is. So excited to take the time to do this week's angel card reading. So let's take a look at the first card. Sacred Space, Nematona. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. What this message tells me very clearly when we talk about sacred space is that we need to carve out time for spiritual practice. And this is a message that's been coming in a lot with my clients. And we go through these phases where I'll see a lot of people, and we're talking about the same kinds of issues and messages. And so this is right in line with that for this week. Sacred space is important because you can actually create an altar of some kind in your home, in a spare room, anything that you want to do that really helps you honor your spirituality and your beliefs. So, that could be something that you do in your bedroom, in like a meditation room. In my wellness center, in one of my reading rooms, I have a shelf, and I have different things on different shelves that are very special to me, and that is my altar. So you'll see little angels, lots of crystals, feathers, stones, things that I've kind of accumulated over time. I have a Ganesh, couple Ganesh statues, as well as a Jesus candle, those types of things. That's what we're talking about. So creating that sacred space really allows you to have a place to connect to the divine, to connect to yourself, and putting something together that is special. Excuse me, like an altar would be, is super, just kind of takes things to the next level for you. So if you've been thinking about doing something like this, the angels are really supporting you in that process. And if you haven't, and this is a new idea to you, then it's something to entertain. But again, it's looking at you having a place to get connected with spirit. Second card is Sorceress, Rhiannon. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. This card's been coming up quite often, and I want to address that. Really, what happens, I think, is sometimes we forget or we lose the magic within ourselves because we're too busy living lives and dealing with drama and stuff that's going on around us. And the other thing that really comes through for me on this card is manifestation and being clear about what you want to create or manifest in your life. You have to be really clear with your intentions, with what you want, so the universe has a really clear picture of what they can do to help you out. And a lot of times people will come to me for readings and they're looking for me or spirit to really tell them what to do. And that's not how this works. Spirit really puts that back on us and says, you know, you need to get really clear about what it is that you want. Spirit will give you ideas. Spirit will have you, you know, change the way you're looking at things in a different perspective. That's always very important to do. But I feel like this card is really focusing on getting clear with what you want in your life. No one else can tell you what that looks like, only you can. And you have to be able to take some time to go within and figure out what that is. And a lot of us don't want to do that, or we feel like we don't have the time. So then we go back to the first card of, that's why we need to create a sacred space, so that we're able to really get connected with ourselves, so that we can think about what it is that we want, that we can get into a prayer and meditation practice where we're really communicating with our higher self and asking the universe for what it is that we want to see more of in our life. And when you're able to do that and you remember that you are just this beautiful soul, this magical being, it raises your vibration, which ultimately raises everything around you, and it's easier for things to come into your space, okay? So very important cards. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. This card has come up a couple times when I've pulled this deck for our weekly reading, and I really feel that this is an important message, that we're doing everything we can to take care of our environments, that we get connected to Mother Earth as much as we can. And so I talk about the practice of grounding and really earthing yourself energetically into Mother Earth. And when we do that, we're pulling and utilizing her energy. And we want to be able to do what we can to thank Mother Earth for giving us what she does so that we have everything that we need. So it's also, I feel like, a message to take a moment to express gratitude towards Mother Earth. And you can do that when you're going for a walk, when you're going for a bike ride, when you're on vacation and you're just enjoying these beautiful views, wherever that would be for you. But it is about really remembering to express gratitude towards Mother Earth for all that she does to provide for us, because it's through her energy that we have the life force that we do. It's part of the reason we have the special life force that we do. And so the more that we get connected to Mother Earth and everything that she provides, that's food, that's air, that's oxygen, it's beauty, there's so much that she's able to give to us. And I feel like the other piece of it is that we really need to recognize the real simple things that we may take for granted. So when I have a lilac bush on the side of the house, and every time I go out, all I can smell are lilacs. And I take a moment to just thank the bush and thank the earth for giving me that beautiful scent and the beautiful flower that it is. And then I have flowers on my shirt today. But, you know, taking the time to thank Mother Nature and Mother Earth for what it is that they are able to provide for us each and every day. So very interesting cards, they always are. And just recapping, creating sacred space, creating a spiritual practice for yourself, prayer, meditation, being with yourself, sitting with yourself, create an altar, create a room, do something that's super cool for you. Like, I love the ocean. So on my altar, there's a lot of seashells and things that remind me of being at the ocean. There's lots of things that you can do. Get creative and have fun with it. And then I always love adding crystals because they're incredibly powerful. Sorceress, remembering the magical person you are and utilizing that to manifest what you want in your life once you're clear with what your intentions are. So again, go within, don't go outward to figure out what it is that you want. And you can always bounce ideas off of your friends and family. That's what they're there for. But ultimately, it's your heart that you know that needs to be followed. And Mother Earth, honor her as we are going into summer solstice here in the next couple weeks. Remember the beauty that she gives to us each day, the animals, nature, you know, everything that she provides for us. There's so much stuff. So express your gratitude towards her. And I know that will help her heal as we have hurricanes. We're getting into that season of hurricanes and fires and just so much going on. And I feel like everything we can do to create peace in that will be a positive thing. So that's what the messages are for this week. Really quick, just wanted to remind you that I am doing a spiritual foundations class. It's an all-day class on Saturday, August the 4th, and that I'm going to be doing that class with my friend and colleague, Laurie Rodich, and she will be touching on a couple different subjects throughout the day as well. But we're going to be discussing a lot of different topics to really give you these spiritual foundations and building blocks to have a spiritual practice, to have a deeper and better understanding of what the spiritual foundation looks like, understanding what your spirit team is, learning how to meditate, how do we deal with energy, how do we clear and shield ourselves, how do we work with crystals, lots of different really great topics. We're having a very good response for the class, so I moved it. We're moving it to a location still in Oak Creek. It's Copper and Pearls. They have a basement classroom type environment where I can fit more people. So all the information is on Facebook. It's on Meetup. It's on Schedulicity, where you schedule services. You know, when you want to come in and see me, you can sign up through Schedulicity. The class is $125 for the day, and the $25 deposit is required to hold your space, your spot. So if you have an interest in attending or you want more information, you're welcome to reach out to me, milwaukeemedium@gmail.com. Go to my website. My cell phone's listed on there. You can email me, whatever works for you. But I really was very called to do this class. It's a very special class. We're going to cover a lot of information in the day, and I think you're going to walk away feeling just incredibly empowered and having these tools you need to move forward with success in creating the life you want to create, right? So you can find me at milwaukeemedium.com. You can schedule services. I'm scheduling the end of July into early August right now. So if you want to get in, by all means, go ahead and schedule. I'd love to see you. Okay, have a great week and blessings to each of you. And I will talk to you next Monday. Take care.